Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Taurus November 11, 2024. Imagination takes on more power and influence than usual with today's Venus-Neptune square. If you use it for relaxing or creative activities, then you benefit. However, the tendency with this aspect can be to pin your hopes on something unlikely to transpire. Wishful thinking can certainly alert you to areas where you can make improvements. However, you should watch for making half-hearted commitments or statements, as moods are changeable, and your vision may be a bit off temporarily. Aim to get in touch with your actual needs rather than chase whims. Feelings of discontent or longing can be vague, and whims might mask what you are truly missing. Keeping expectations of yourself, others, relationships, and situations reasonable can protect you from disappointment, but don't shield yourself. It may be that you need to feel vulnerable to understand your deeper needs. Prepare for emotional or rocky news regarding your romantic life today. Sweet Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and marriage, will clash in a volatile square with Neptune, the planet of illusion and deception. This foretells that no one will be seeing clearly. You or your lover may be feeling extremely insecure and upset, which causes sharp words and angry conflicts to manifest as if out of thin air. If your relationships are on rocky ground, prepare to face even more challenging days ahead. You may end up hurting one another or simply doing your best to find a way out. Clear your mind. Do not commit to an anxious mentality, especially when Venus in Sagittarius squares Neptune retrograde in Pisces. This may have been a tough week. You could have struggled to handle problems that popped up. Coworkers might have made your job harder. You could have even gone through the motions, which can also be mentally draining. Now that the weekend is here, you should motivate yourself to process and let go of whatever happened this week. Mentally and emotionally, sit with the events from this week. Make sure you detach to feel lighter after processing everything. Today's transit gives you the chutzpah you need to get what you deserve. If you're carrying around the feeling that you don't have what you want in your life, today is the day to say something to someone who can give it to you, or talk to yourself about what you can do to get it. You may be considering a move of some kind. It can't hurt to do a little research on what it would take to make that happen in a desirable time frame. You might see a few people at your door looking for a hand today. The vibration is a generous and giving one, enhancing your willingness to help others. Be sure that you know where to draw the line when it comes, however. If you help till it hurts, no one benefits least of all you. Know your personal limitations and respect your energy level. If you're at a low point, don't deplete your last resources. Take care of yourself by rejuvenating first. Don't become a martyr. On the one hand, a friendly aspect between the moon as it passes through your income sector and Jupiter, in retrograde motion in your work sector, is making this a positive day, with a lot of insight and confidence on both fronts. With the moon leaving tomorrow, this is a fleeting encounter, but after clashing earlier in the week, it is a chance to restore your confidence, especially on the job front. On the other hand, as the moon's last visit before Pluto not only returns to your income sector but spends the next 20 years here, this is just a small taste of things to come. As well as leaving you feeling more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware, a friendly aspect to Uranus, in retrograde motion in your romantic sector before leaving yesterday, has already given the spirit of romance and even a sense of romantic nostalgia a boost. This is adding to the romantic nostalgia Venus is already evoking as she moves into her final days in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart. Our eyes in the sky. Today brings a bit of cosmic unpredictability, as Venus in deep, passionate Scorpio faces off with Uranus retrograde in grounded Taurus. This opposition can stir up surprises and shakeups, so you might find yourself dealing with some unexpected twists. Have you ever had one of those days where everything seems to veer off course, a wardrobe malfunction at just the wrong moment, or a sudden snag in your plans when you felt you were finally getting things together? That's the kind of energy in the air today. But remember, These curveballs often make life richer, showing us new perspectives and teaching us to laugh, adjust, and get creative when life throws a surprise our way. This sense of unpredictability could extend to your love life or close relationships. You might find yourself running into someone from your past or having a spontaneous conversation with a friend that takes an unexpected turn. Or maybe you're simply questioning whether your current relationship dynamics are truly fulfilling. These surprise moments, though sometimes unsettling, give us a chance to look within and reconnect with our deepest desires. Have you ever found yourself reflecting on a relationship, only to discover an unspoken truth about what you need to feel happy and fulfilled? Today's energy nudges you to explore those questions, to check in with your heart, and consider what truly brings you joy and fulfillment in your connections. Financially, things could feel just as dynamic. Perhaps an unexpected expense pops up, or you stumble across a new way to earn or save money. Whether it's a small expense or a surprise opportunity, the key is to stay steady and grounded. Remember that today's highs and lows are fleeting, but your long-term goals are within reach if you keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Think about what financial security and abundance mean to you. Is there a small step you can take today to support that vision, whether it's building savings, planning a new budget, or exploring fresh income streams? These small steps forward can reinforce your goals and bring a sense of stability, even amidst a fluctuating day. Today also asks you to stay mindful of potential misunderstandings or minor disagreements. Sometimes, a tiny spark can turn into a bigger flame if we're not careful, especially when emotions are heightened. Have you ever been in a tie-in where a simple difference of opinion spiraled into a full-blown argument? That's the kind of energy we're working with today. If you feel the urge to stand your ground on something small, take a moment to breathe, reflect, and ask yourself if it's worth it. Sometimes, it's more empowering to step back, keep your calm, and focus on the broader goals you're working toward. Instead of getting pulled into any drama, try to channel today's energy into something positive and productive. Use this dynamic energy to fuel a project that excites you or even tackle tasks you've been putting off. Have you ever noticed how focusing your energy on something constructive can transform your day? Whether it's making progress on a work project, brainstorming a new idea, or treating yourself to some self-care, redirecting your focus to things that help you move forward can bring a sense of calm and accomplishment. By the end of the day, if you've handled today's challenges with patience and an open heart, you'll likely feel a renewed sense of calm and even pride. There's something incredibly empowering about choosing to face disruptions with grace, and it often leads to unexpected peace. Have you ever felt that surge of relief after consciously responding to a difficult situation with patience rather than frustration? Recognize that you're not alone in these challenges. Support is all around you, whether from friends, family, or even a small moment of self-acknowledgement. Today, choose the response that best preserves your inner peace, and remember, every thoughtful choice you make is bringing you closer to the life you're building.